Hey everybody, welcome back. Welcome if you're new. We're going to get right into it. We're going to spruce up my gazebo for the spring and summer season. I'm putting my pillow covers that were just washed. I'm going to put them out here to dry. And then we're going to head to the shed to check some things out. All right, so this is one of our outdoor sheds. The other one is way in the corner near the pool. We're going to check out what I have available for pots for my herbs. All right, everybody, here is one of our sheds. My husband has it very organized. So I think in the back here, yes. So I got this off of Amazon. Maybe I'll pull it out later. It's still early here, guys. I may even start my herbs inside. So I'm gonna check out these pots here. See how we do holding the phone and checking the pots out. Oh, these actually look really good. All right, I may kind of weather them. I may do a DIY. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. This one looks really good. I'm wondering if I even used them last year. I'm not really remembering, but this is like really dark and kind of not sure about that one. All right, just so I want to go to Home Depot today and buy the herbs. Looks like a couple saucers down there. Well, these are actually really good. Maybe I'll just get one more clean one. Keep that other one on the bottom. And I'll show you what we're working with the gazebo. Let me just shut the doors here. All right, so if you are new here, it's a Japanese maple that will have to be replaced. So our grass is really green. There's our gazebo, there's the other shed. So like when people are planting in their videos, I'm like, we are not there yet. I kind of let Frank do his thing out here. He likes blue. So a lot of our pots are just blue, but here is a story. So we have ferns that we put on either side here. They do unbelievably well. We had them on the porch before, which is, I love that look, but they didn't do good there at all. This is pretty much full sun in the afternoon. And for the first time ever, he cut those back. He looked it up, and I just looked it up a little while ago. Supposedly, depending how you cut them, they'll come back, but I'm not really sure they're gonna come back. So anyway, we'll probably get, put a couple ferns in there. But we just thought we'd try it. Here's my annual bird's nest. So here's what the gazebo is looking like. We did power wash the floor, so everything really isn't that bad. I just have to sweep, vacuum the cushions, do a little bit of decorating. I don't put a lot in here. It's not a big space. We got a rug there. I'll put that down after I sweep. I did 2 DIYs last year. I thought they came out really, really cute. So I just took 2 planters from the dollar store, turned one over, glued them together, put a rope in the middle, the whole nautical thing there. I did not glue the pizza pan onto these planters last year. What I may do though is, because just a pizza pan, and usually what I do is, let me slowly come over here, is I'll put like, this plant on here, like that. But I think what I might do is go to the dollar store and get something that kind of matches summer-like, beach-like, whatever, and maybe cover those just for a little bit of protection. I don't know, I gotta figure that out. But we'll vacuum these up. He may have quickly cleaned them, I'm not sure. And just kind of redecorate and sweep. I see a dead bumblebee. Thing is huge over here. So we'll just clean it up. We don't keep a lot on this table. The stereo will go down on the ground. The table does look nice in the middle. However, Frank usually likes to keep it on the side because he feels it's more out of the way. When we have people come and food, sometimes I put it here with the food. Sometimes I put it in the middle. But anyway, so that's what it's looking like, and let's get it cleaned up. I want to also add, I think I forgot to mention, before the cold weather comes, Frank actually covers this whole gazebo with a tarp. So everything stays protected. And I just kind of wanted to mention that. If you are new, please come back. My husband has this yard looking absolutely beautiful. He puts on these lights. It's like Survivor. It's like, torch lights. He likes his little theme here with the Buddha and whatever that's called over there, I forgot. But we have beautiful chairs. The swing will probably get moved. I forgot what we did with it last year because we got some beautiful 4 loungers for the summer off of Facebook Marketplace. And everything just looks all matched and pretty. And so anyway, this is our fire pit. And like I said, if you've been here before, you know how nice my backyard comes out. My husband, I give my husband all the credit. I do nothing. All right, so let's get going cleaning that up. So I did find out from Frankie, ended up cleaning the cushions pretty good. So I'm just going to vacuum them quickly because there's a lot of dirt on them. Well, not a lot. There's a little bit of dirt on them. And I'm just going to try to vacuum up some of the dirt on the floor, which there wasn't really a lot. And like I said, when we get the pollen, it really makes a mess. So we're out here quite a bit, and I sweep almost every other day. So, but for now, this is what I'm doing. And now that I was out here with the vacuum, honestly, it really wasn't that bad. I was kind of like almost like spot vacuuming the floor because he had just been out here, like I said, with the power washer. And then I think a day or two after that, he might have been out here too. So it honestly wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, which was a good thing. I'm laughing at myself while I'm editing this because you have to be very careful with those blinds. The strings get caught, and on the other one I edited it out, I think. The strings got caught in the vacuum, and this one here I was being very careful. You will also notice me looking around here and there because Sophie was outside, and we've got some hawks. There's like a nest kind of around the corner down the street, and while I think she's big enough where they wouldn't go after her, I kind of get nervous when they are nearby. You know what I mean? So you'll see me look a couple times to make sure she's okay. I wasn't too organized today. I'm wiping down the frames of these chairs, and I'm like, why didn't I just take all the cushions off and wipe the frames? It's like it just occurred to me in the middle of everything that I probably should wipe down the frames, even though they're going to get dirty very shortly. But whatever. It's funny how sometimes your thought process is, you're pretty organized, and other times you just kind of wing it and you're all over the place. And here I am looking outside to make sure my dog is not being eaten by a hawk. It's funny when you're editing, sometimes you mute out the background, like you guys didn't need to hear the vacuum, but when I wasn't vacuuming, I did like to unmute parts of the video so you could just hear Mother Nature and hearing all the birds. I love it. I absolutely hate putting on pillow covers. I feel like they need to make the openings wider. And let me know if you do the fold over method or just shove them in there. I tried both, and it's actually like a comedy act here. I did end up folding them over and stuffing them in, but I think whatever method you do, it's still a pain. All right, so I did mention that I got spoiled, like I said, because Frank power washed the floor in here and actually did the furniture, and I believe he cleaned the cushions. So what I did is I just took the vacuum and kind of vacuumed some of the dirt off. And the thing about spring is we're going to be seeing pollen, so these will get dirty again. And but for now, at least I know it's clean if we want to come out here. I've got my pillow covers. I think I might have put 2 of these out on the gray chairs last year, but sometimes I'm like, why waste it? Nobody actually really sits out there unless we have a big crowd. But it's kind of weird because in the package of 4, I got 3 that are, I should fix that, it's a little wrinkly, 3 that are kind of on the white side and florally side, and ones that's kind of just gray. It's kind of weird. But anyway, I'm not going to worry about it. Anyway, we're just going to plop them in here for now. And all right, so I did go to the dollar store and I got 4 of these. It's like a gray, gold, white. I think it'll go nice on top of the pizza pans. However, they're not wide enough. So I'm gonna use a little bit. I'll use 2, but only a little bit of the second one. So I'm not gonna put it around the whole tray, just the rim. So I think I'm just gonna kind of do this, just trace. But I thought this might look a little cuter than just the silver color of the pizza pan, which I did last year, but it's actually kind of surprised that it really didn't look that bad. And nobody cared. And nobody knows, nobody cared. But it's a cute little inexpensive way to make an end table, right? Without spending a ton of money. All right, so let's see how this goes. So, not bad, not bad. And like I said, it's only a table that's going in the back that nobody is gonna care about. It's a little hodgepodgey, but it's gonna do. All right, everybody, we accomplished what we wanted to today. A quick DIY on those tables. Don't look too close. I had to do some patchwork, but nobody's gonna see it. And it came out nice. It's a perfect pattern, really, to top those. And come the warmer weather, like summer, I usually put a couple summery tchotchkes on the table. But for now, at least I know it's clean and we can sit out here. More content coming. Hang with me, everybody. Have a great day.